Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking all about the items that I've bought during April. So this is going to be all of my beauty related items. It's pretty much mostly makeup, one skincare product. So let's chat. So during the beginning of April, it was wrapping up for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I picked up two things on, I believe it was the 3rd of April. So one, I got the Naked Reloaded palette, and I know, oh, this is from Urban Decay, probably pretty clear, but just in case. I know a lot of people are like not a super fan of this palette, so I was a little bit like, should I have purchased it? Because like I already placed my order, and then a lot of people were like posting declutters and like decluttering it. I've never had a Naked palette, so I know some people were like, it differs from the other ones, but I've never had one, so I thought at half off it would be a good one to buy, and it was like the one that I was the most interested in, because I feel like they kind of go half off pretty regularly like the other palettes, so it was the one that I had the most interest in, so I decided to go for it since I wanted to buy something else anyway that day. I will say, I know the other Urban Decay palettes are like a snap. This is like a magnetized closure. This is like poofy. Hopefully you can see that. I was not expecting that, but not that it's not a bad thing. I guess maybe it gives it a little more cush for like the mirror and the shadows. I don't know what the intention was behind that necessarily. But here is the palette in all of its glory. Yeah, I like how like these couple of shades are bigger than the rest of them just because they are like the transition type shades. I haven't gotten a ton of use out of this, but like I've used it a couple times. The shimmers, like this gold is so pretty. These couple of shimmers, like they have some stunning colors. It's not all like, you got a few cool tones. This is pretty like neutral warm almost, and then like this is pretty neutral. This is a little bit cooler, but like it's a good mix, and I really like that. Even this pink, I was like, am I gonna be totally thrown off by that pink? But I'm pretty sure like Nicole Cutler, I might have done like something following one of her videos and she used that pink and it turned out stunning, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. But yeah, I'm really happy I picked this up, and I think it was like $19.50, I want to say, so honestly for a high-end palette that's not a bad deal, and I had no issues with the quality of the shadows, so I don't know what people were talking about. And then I also picked up from Cover FX. I'm sure you imagine, like everybody's talked about these. I'm so glad they were on sale at the 21 Days of Beauty. I got the blush in the shade Warm Honey, so here is what it looks like. I wanted to get the shade Soft Peach as well, but by the time I got on, it was already sold out, and I got on at like 6 a.m. Central Time. So here are the swatches. This is kind of a bad angle. Let me put it down. Okay, so here is the matte side, and then this is the shimmer side. I should have did one of them mixed together. There is one of them mixed together. It's still pretty shiny, honestly. Like this looks really reflective. I've used it mixed together and it's beautiful. I was a little bit nervous, like was it going to be too warm? But I've had no issues with it, like not like being too dark for me, I guess. I really want the Soft Peach one though. I will say this packaging is like absolutely beautiful. Like it's super nice packaging. I can see why these have like the price tag they do. So I'm pretty sure it was $22 being half off. Yeah, maybe in the future I will look at purchasing the Soft Peach shade. And I don't think you can get these at Sephora anymore. I think you can get them at only Ulta. I don't see them on the Sephora website, so I don't know if Cover FX is going out of Sephora and like into Ulta, but I don't know. I would be willing to pay. Would I pay full price for this? I don't know, but maybe I could like use my points as a few dollars off and then buy it. I would consider doing that. My hair is literally driving me crazy. Okay, so next from the Sephora sale, I only made 2 purchases, like 2 sets of purchases during May, or April, sorry. which I feel so good about. I mean, I did spend a decent amount of money, but I feel so good that I only purchased 2 times. I want to like kind of keep that up going forward. Like, I don't want to be making an order, you know, like every week and stuff like that. It just felt really good to do like 2 times. And of course, the shipping is delayed with everything going on right now. So it kind of made it seem like I only placed 1 order because it was just like, it took so long to get to me. It felt like 2 separate times, you know. So I placed this on the 21st of April, I want to say, for the Sephora sale. It's whenever the VIB opened because I'm just VIB, so that's the day I ordered. I only got 4 items, but I'm really excited about them, so let's talk about them. So one thing I knew I wanted, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this plenty of times that I wanted this, but it is the Hello Fab Soap Versed Beauty, the Bendy Avocado Concealer. So I got the shade 3, which I believe on the website it's called Light 3. It's darker than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. It's fairly dark, as you can see. I'm wearing it today though. I don't really have an issue. I've gotten a little bit of a tan, to be honest. Let me see if I can blend it out. Like, it really, once I blend it out, it's a little orangey, but I mean, it's been working for me. I've been wearing it. I know some people do not like this. I love this. I've only had it for maybe a week. I don't even know if I've had it for a week, but I've used it every single time I've done my makeup. It is the perfect amount of coverage for me. I know a ton of people are like, this is way too light of coverage. It does hardly give any coverage, but like that is exactly what I'm going for under my eye. I cannot have anything heavy under there or I look 95. Like, it is just, it just cakes up so much, and it has so much coverage and like pigment that it just like balls up under my, like in my lines under my eyes. It's just, it's not a good situation, and this does not do that. I do set it just because like if I don't set my concealer, we're probably going on a little bit of a bumpy ride, but I typically do set it like for the workday and stuff. I set it today, and it like barely sinks into my fine lines. If it does, you like can't hardly notice it because it is so light coverage. It feels like nothing under my eyes. It looks good. I mean, I'm not trying to be like biased or anything, but like my under eyes look good. They do not look cakey. And so I love this. I'm sorry for all the people this is not enough coverage for, but this is like, this is what I have been looking for in a concealer for years. And I can't believe it took me so long to finally buy it. I should have just bit the bullet so long ago. I always say this, but yeah, I'm so happy I finally picked that up. Next, a product I was not exactly sure if I was gonna buy, but I ended up doing it anyway. I just got the mini. It's the Milk Vegan Moisturizer. I have not opened this yet just because I'm trying to finish up some other moisturizers and I don't want to like open this unnecessarily before I need to. It's not super big. I mean, again, it's just the mini, but I feel like there's going to be a decent amount of product in here for me to really test out the formula. This looks so delicious, the texture, and of course I haven't seen it in person because mine hasn't been opened yet, but I cannot wait to use this as like my nighttime moisturizer. It looks just like it's going to be so creamy and so wonderful on my skin. I'm hoping it does well for me. I would definitely consider like getting it again if it actually does well for me. It's not like too crazy out of my price range, I guess. Unless you like need a ton of it. I don't know. I'm so intrigued to try this out. I've heard such good things. Even like on my Instagram, a gal commented and was like, I'm so excited for you to try it, basically. Like, she's like, it's so good. So I'm really excited to try this. Again, it won't probably be like anytime soon necessarily because I am trying to finish up another moisturizer. Hopefully that one won't take me too long. I don't want to try out too much at one time, and then my skin's already struggling a little bit, so like I don't want to give it any more reason to. I did pick up one of these Kosas, they're like called something wet lip oil gloss. I feel like the term lip oil is like, makes you think it's something that it's not. It's literally just a lip gloss. I totally didn't realize they had these like ridged edges. It's kind of cool. I got the shade Jellyfish, which is like the clear version. I would definitely consider getting another shade of this. I'm actually going to put some on right now. Yeah, you can tell better there. It is like, it has no pigment, but it looks so pretty. I got my lip liner on it. I swatched a little bit on my hand. Oh yeah, can you see it? It's literally like, it has no pigment, but it looks so good on the lips. This is one that I like totally threw in my cart at the last minute. It looks like it's kind of small, like you don't get a lot of product, but once you like pull this open, there's more up here. So like at first I was like, is there any product in here? But once I opened it, I was like, there's a little bit more. Okay, but this is like something I could see myself totally using up. I bought this definitely off of a recommendation from Julia Adams. She has been using these and I was like, oh, they look pretty. And then I was like, you know what? It's the sale. I should get one. And I'm so glad I did. Like I said, I would definitely consider picking up another color. Some of the deeper colors, I don't know how they would look. Like, I think they have like a red. Don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure they have like a pinky nude. I'm sure that would look so pretty. So I don't know if my store carries Kosas because I haven't been in there since February and I have no idea. Like, I feel like Kosas is kind of like newly expanding the items they have. So will they carry it like now that the stores are reopening? I really don't know. So I'll be interested to see, but I would consider getting another shade of that. And then the last little thing I purchased was from Nudestix. So this is their little set. It's called Nude Skin, Eyes, Face, and Lips. Because I guess you can kind of use it anywhere. So this is like the swatches of the 3 products. So it looks like it's going to be 2 blushes and a highlighter. I have gone back and forth about purchasing this for so long, but I was like, I don't need 2 blushes and a highlighter. I would rather have like a trio, like blush, bronzer, highlight. So I looked up like swatches online, like what this middle shade is the shade Sunkist. That one was like, I was like, is it like a deep blush or like could I use it as a bronzer? And the swatches online were kind of leaning towards like, yes, you can use it as a bronzer. So I was like, you know what, finally during the sale, I'm gonna bite the bullet and get it. So here, let me see. Okay, so here are the 3 shades. So obviously these 2 definitely look like 2 blushes, and this is the highlighter, even though it's like this dark brown color. So right when I opened it, I was super nervous. I was like, no, is this really gonna be 2 blushes? Because I was really hoping this shade would be a bronzer. So I'm gonna swatch them for you all. Even like, it's like pretty red toned. So this is the shade Sunkist. As you can see, like it's pretty red. I wonder if I can like blend it out on my hand, because I feel like I've tested these out. I feel like the more you blend it out, the more bronzer like it becomes. I don't know if you can tell that. So I have been using it as a bronzer. I'm gonna consider it a bronzer. It's almost gonna be like a nice like sunburnt type of vibe. So this is the shade Sweet Peach Peony, and this one is kind of like dewy. The other one dries down pretty matte. This one stays like, not that it stays kind of dewy, but it starts out fairly dewy. Besides the other one, you can tell it's like definitely more tacky. It's pretty light in pigment once you start to blend it out, but so like I feel like you could wear this as a blush and this is a bronzer. I mean, that's what I've been doing, so come for me if you don't think that's okay, but I don't care. This looks like fairly dark in the stick, but once you put it on, it looks so pretty. Like it doesn't really have that much pigment to it. This is Hey Honey. Why did I wait so long to purchase these? Oh, they are so beautiful. I'm telling you, I know what people were talking about now, and I'm like obsessed with Nudestix all of a sudden. I will say I have been watching a lot of Hilary Duff like makeup things, and she is like a Nudestix affiliate type person. Like she works a lot with Nudestix, I think, because she uses like a ton of their products. And I was like, I should bite the bullet and get some Nudestix. And now that I did, I was like, why have I been waiting so long to buy some Nudestix? So yeah, this trio is so pretty. Look how wet my hand looks. Like, I wore it the other day to work, and I will say, this is not an 8-hour day face. Like, it's just not. But it looked so pretty. Like, when I put it on, I would say, like, it's maybe like a 4 to 6 hour face. Like, it'll do pretty good. But at the end of the day, it was like, it was toast. But it all wears off so nicely. It's not just, like, running down your face. Like, it looks good. So I'm super impressed with all of those. So those are all the items I purchased this month. The total was $127.86. That does include, of course, tax. I haven't paid any shipping because everyone's running like shipping promotions. I will say though, my current total spend for the year, this does include a purchase that I've made in May so far, but it is $515.96. And actually my empties at the current time is at 532, so I am under. I'm super happy about this. I think this is the first month that I've actually been under, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I feel better about the items, or like the rate at which I'm purchasing. I've done like way better in March and April than I had the past months, specifically April, but I have a ton of items on my wish list. I did just do a video about it, so if you're interested to see what I'm interested in, but otherwise I'm feeling really, really good about it. So that's all I have, and thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.